So this is a bit of a unique summit. Let me begin by saying, well, when normally we attend inclusive education or any education related summit, it tends to be very academic in the sense that people who are already into special need education or inclusive education or integrated education for that matter are the ones who tend to, attend these summits. But this time, and this is what the summit's beauty is, that we want those whose voices have not been heard to come forward. So we want them to be part and parcel of the summit as participants and as the guest speakers, the panelists from all over the world. So we will have some renowned speakers, some renowned organizations. We will have people who have been advocating for inclusivity in various forms coming on board. We will have people who um, have looked at inclusivity in a different perspective. They will be coming on board. And what I love about the summit basically is that it bridges the gap between the Rotary world and the education world. That is what
Hmm.
I love the most about the summit. So these are Rotarians who are also coming on board, giving us their time, their resources, and their efforts, if I may put it that way, who are coming on board and helping us run the summit. Some of the topics that I think would interest some of the listeners is talking about the future of inclusivity, talking about AI in inclusivity, that's a hot topic, talking about mental health in inclusive education. As I said, it's about the ecosystem. So we are not leaving anyone behind from that ecosystem. Of course, when we look at the technical aspect of it, we have somebody who's going to talk about the universal design for learning, the UDL, um, how it impacts people in classrooms, how it affects learning in classrooms. We will have people coming on board from various policy making organizations who will have a roundtable discussion on how best we can include children with disabilities in our organizations without making them feel allow me to use the word alien, because a lot of the children tell us that yes, we have been provided for, but we always feel we're too special. We don't
Hmm.
feel like we're part and parcel of the classroom because we have to go for certain activities that does not include everybody. So how are we able to bridge those gaps? I think that is a very important discussion we're going to have at the summit.
I know how important it is to make education truly inclusive. My session, Inclusive Education, Mainstream, Specialized, and Hybrid Approaches, Balancing Equity, Sport, and Realities, looks at how we can create classrooms that meet every learner's needs. Whether you are a parent, educator, policymaker, or advocate, you shall find tools, insights, and inspirations to help make real changes. Register by scanning the QR code at the end of this video or by clicking the link in the descriptions. Together, we can make learning accessible for all.
I am honored to serve as a moderator at the upcoming Inclusive Education Summit, a gathering dedicated to transforming how we educate children with disabilities. Every child deserves the chance to learn without limits. That's not just the mission of this summit. It is my personal commitment as a polio survivor. I was a child with a disability in a school in Mexico 70 years ago. Together, we are building a future where inclusion is not optional, it is foundational. The session that I will be moderating is called Future of Inclusive Education, Transformational Leadership, presented by author and consultant Dr. Natasha Veal. And it is a vital piece of the inclusive education puzzle because it provides a better quality of education for all students by fostering a culture of belonging, acceptance, and respect. Whether you are a parent, educator, policymaker, or advocate, this session will equip you with tools, insights, and inspiration to drive a real change for students with or without disabilities, for teachers and the school system, and for the society. This presentation explores the Transforming Special Education Leadership TSEL framework, a practical guide for school leaders to enhance inclusive education. It shows how TSEL supports students with disabilities and helps retain special education teachers by promoting inclusion, success, and well-being. You can register by scanning the QR symbol at the end of this video or clicking the link in the description. I hope you could join us. Thank you.